Alright. Hello, everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with our Ghost-type team. We are here in Lavender Town, which we're immediately going to exit. And we would like to go to Silphco and get all those vitamins that we can get. We want to get Return here really fast. So let's get Return and teach it to Shuppet in place of Secret Power. Alright. Very nice. Alright, so before we go on, let's go see if we can get a bunch of these vitamins. Vitamins in the in Silphco and such. Hope everybody's doing well today. We should see all of our evolutions today, which is exciting. Oh, you butt. Okay. This might be a hard fight for us to get past, but we're going to try. Oh, you got to hit that Will-O-Wisp. Thank you. That's what I'm most worried about, was the bite. Okay, he screeches instead. Perfect. Perfect. That's not as important as this. We're going to go ahead and use this because the one Pokemon we want to have the protein, it's pretty close to being 100 with its stat there. Just in case you attack us. Doesn't. Excellent. We can't give the Zinks to anybody because we gave all the Zinks that we needed to Sableye already, but it gives us more to sell in case we need other ones. The HP up is important. I would like to get this calcium. In order to get the calcium, we're going to have to do this fight. Everything would have been fine if you just would have hit the hypnosis. I don't even have any. Oh, I do have a hyper potion. Okay. Sableye's got this, so. Alright, so we wanted this calcium. Nugget and an iron. starts with an Electrode, I believe. Alright. We go to 4-4. Alright, that's really all we needed. Let's use what we have and then see what we're at. Two calciums here. Go on to Haunter. Two HP ups. Go on to Duskull. Two irons. We could put one on Sableye, but really Duskull needs a more. Put him on Duskull here. I'm gonna sell the Carbos because we get plenty of speed from other stuff. Alright, so let's sell X speed, 2 Zincs, a Nugget, a Carbos, and an X special. And then what do we need to buy? 1 HP up, 1 iron. And that's really it. Okay. Now we want to save up money for Thunderbolt. Keep it going. We probably can use Duskull on a few of these. Goldines. Not nice. Is it only damaging attack like Horde Attack maybe? That'd be funny. So if we don't get evolutions this episode, they definitely happen next episode. Because we're gonna get all the evolutions at level 37. turning that down just a little bit. Oh, come on. The reason we're doing this is because we have the fight coming up with the Nidoran, male and female, and this will allow us to make sure our attack's at that multiple of 4. Good deal. Also, I'd like to get... It's not going to happen. I'd like to get Duskull up to 34 before we fight the Snorlaxes so we can get Cursed, but it's just not going to happen. We also need Shuppet to get happier so we do more damage with return. It's not my fault Shuppet keeps going down in fights. Glass Cannon. Just take them down. Ah, butts. We have to be careful because we've skipped a lot of trainers, and we want to make sure that we don't accidentally fight them before we're ready. Alright, the Snorlax can do nothing against us. I'm gonna put Shuppet in here. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Let's get this item finder. This is our leftovers for Duskull. Now we gotta go with the other ones. Last time we got a critical hit. I don't think we're going to get that lucky again. But 2 immobilizations due to the attract, that'll do the trick. Item finder, that's what I want. Let's give these to Sableye. Alright. This will just get us up to that multiple of 4. Oh, I should have waited because of the mucks. We'll figure it out. We're not learning knockoff. Just return. There are 4 sites the move they have to use first in order to hit us with fighting or normal attacks. Seismic Toss, I guess, works as well. Almost got it. We don't take a lot of damage with Duskull when it's physical attacks, so that's at least nice. I thought he was gonna break out of it there. Trying to prepare for that in advance. We'll swap to Sableye to get back all of our accuracy with Duskull. chipping away at it. Smoke screens are really hurting us. Especially now that we're poisoned. Alright, we're gonna have to swap. Out of pure necessity. Let's let Duskull get a little bit of attack for the mucks that are upcoming. You know, I think there is like... if we fought them all, 4 mucks that we fight. Chip away. Come on. Alright, this should get us cursed. And that's really going to help us a lot of these fights. Oh, called that, didn't I? Alright, and I'd like Duskull to take on this muck, I believe. Ah, butts. Alright, we got it. We don't go down to the poison. The curse triggers before anyways. That's what heal again to get rid of that poison. kind of side? Do I want to keep going down this side? Because I think I can get down. I will keep going. I'm more worried about just the level that we're at and the trainers that we still need to fight. That's fine. Curse is already on ya. You doomed. Alright, we want to take on the trainers in Koga's gym. We'll get Surf and Strength in just a little bit. Alright, first things first, I need to get a little special defense up on her. But really, we want the special attack. Okay, this is the Hypno. I mean, apart from Poison Gas, they can't hurt Sableye because they have, what, a Psychic attack, which our Dark is immune to, and a normal attack, Headbutt, which our Ghost is immune to. Let's do this next fight before we go heal. Well, that's not good. I'm not happy because there's a whole nother Arbok in this fight. We don't teach Fate Attack to Shuppet. Do I have a Revive in here somewhere? I already used it. Alright, well, we're gonna get an evolution. Another reason I didn't want Shuppet going down. Big boost to stats, though. Alright, let's take a look at Bayonet. Still has Insomnia for its ability. I mean, look at that attack stat. 123. Pretty good. What do we know about Bayonet? Well, Bayonet's known as the Marionette Pokemon. Stands 3 feet 7 inches tall, or 1.1 meters, and weighs 27.6 pounds, or 12.5 kilograms. Bayonet is a dark gray doll-like Pokemon that is possessed by pure hatred. It has 3 short spikes on its head and a long zigzagging ribbon tail off the back of its head. A zipper acts as its mouth, and it has purplish pink eyes with slit pupils. Its long, flat arms have 3-fingered hands, while its legs are short and stubby. It has a yellow brush-like tail. Being driven to life by a powerful grudge, it keeps its life force safely in its body by means of its zipped-up mouth. If unzipped, it would lose its energy. Sorry. It lays curses on others by using its body as a voodoo doll and sticking pins into itself. It lives in garbage dumps and dark alleys where it searches for the person that threw it away before it became a Pokemon. It is said that treating it with enough care will satisfy its grudge, and it will turn back into a stuffed toy. As mentioned in the Sleep Style Dex, Bayonet apparently laughs happily while sleeping, and is believed that sleeping Bayonet is remembering a time where it's loved and cared for. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Bayonet, Fire Red and Leaf Green's Pokedex say, strong feelings of hatred turn a puppet into a Pokemon. If it opens its mouth, its cursed energy escapes. That is our information on Bayonet. Let's curse the Sandslash. Arbok's coming out. Let's give Bayonet its debut. Actually, I should have... let's swap Sableye in really quick and then go back to Bayonet. That's fine. speed through this Hypno. The only thing it could do is poison us, which we're already poisoned. Alright. Sabarize. Execute. Order 66. We were teaching Double Team to... No one. There we go. Just to make sure. We want to go take on the trainers up in Silphco, because they disappear. We usually just start at the top and work our way down. Which I think is still the correct course of action. Come on. 7 hypnosis to hit this one Rattata. 7! We fight, what, one muck in here? Yes. And then Koga's got a buck. open that up just because I can. Coffee. Oh, come on, Duskull. At least we already have the healing room open. It identified us. Too bad it's not going to help it. Yeah, once Bayonet learns Shadow Ball, it's going to wreck. Sorry. Nice. Good job, Haunter. Good flinch. Excellent. The flinches with the curse is really nice. Goes to Duskull. trying to get Duskull up to Dusclops. We're also trying to get Haunter up to Gengar. We'll get us 36. We need to get to 37. Even with the attack drop, we should deal pretty good damage. Oh yeah. Nice. Good job hitting that first one. Makes it a lot easier, Haunter. Coffee. Alright, no poison. Exactly what we want to see. Oh, well, there's a poison. Okay. Alright. Next evolution. And there's our Duskull. Shadow Punch. We'll learn that in place of Astonish. Big boost to defensive stat. Both defensive stats. What do we know about Duskull? You can see its ability changed to pressure as well. It's not got levitate anymore. Duskull is known as the Beckon Pokemon. Stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, or 1.6 meters, weighs 67.5 pounds, or 30.6 kilograms. Duskull is a Pokemon with a roundish gray body and 2 stubby legs. Its body is hollow and wrapped in bandages. It has a single red eye and 3 tooth-like projections. The red eye is said to be the true form of Dusclops, but no one has yet to see this claim. It has two wispy light gray growths coming out of its shoulders, one on top of its head. The light gray hands are almost always depicted as being directly attached to its body, though in PK15 and in several different panels of the Pokemon Adventures, they can be seen floating independently. Dusclops' body can absorb anything, much like a black hole, pulling it through the gaps between its bandages and wrapping it. It is unknown what happens to something that is absorbed inside a Dusclops, as it never comes back out. It will wave its hands and eyes to hypnotize opponents, and then force them to do as it desires. Dusclops preys on drifting will-o'-the-wisp, sucking them into its body, lives in forests and mountainsides, and is strictly active during nighttime. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Dusclops: Fire Red and Leaf Green's Pokedex both say its body is entirely hollow. When it opens its mouth, it sucks everything in as if it were a black hole. And that is our information on Dusclops. And we're going to see it in this next fight. And see if we can get our Gengar as well. Nice. Okay, we should be able to get Gengar on the next floor. But we want to go up and heal off this paralysis and get our HP back. Nice. Oh, come on. Alright, now we're going to swap because we don't want it to go down, so we can get the evolution. So we'll just let Bayonet finish out this fight. Final evolution. Alright, and there's our Gengar. Big boost to speed and special attack. What do we know about Gengar? Well, Gengar's known as the Shadow Pokemon. Stands 4 feet 11 inches tall, or 1.5 meters, and weighs 89.5 pounds, or 40.5 kilograms. Gengar is a dark purple bipedal Pokemon with a roundish body. It has red eyes, a wide mouth that is usually curled into a sinister grin, and pointed ears. On its back are numerous spikes, and it has smaller spikes on top of its head, similar to tufty fur. Its arms and legs are short with 3 digits on both its hands and feet, and it has a stubby tail. Gengar has the ability to hide perfectly in the shadow of any object, granting it exceptional stealth. Its body acts as a heat sink, cooling the temperature of the surrounding area by nearly 10 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius by absorbing its warmth. It is shown in Pokemon the series that Gengar can fly, turn intangible, possess people and other Pokemon, create illusions, pass through dimensions, and extend its tongue by several meters. In certain medias, such as Pokemon Detective Pikachu and the Pokemon Ranger series, it is also able to create copies of itself. Gengar is very mischievous and at times malicious, and enjoys playing practical jokes and casting curses, such as pretending to be one's shadow during a full moon, and then behaving erratically or attacking people who get lost in the mountains. When the quarry notices, Gengar takes delight in the victim's terror. However, it has been known to be loyal to a trainer who treats it well. It waits in people's shadows or the dark areas of their homes before stealing their life force. This is because it was once human and wishes for a traveling companion. Being the result of evolution via training, Gengar is rarely found in the wild, though it can be found in caves and dark places where shadows form. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Gengar is known to sleep deeply while hiding in the shadow of a target and plans to curse. In our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Gengar, Fire Red's Pokedex says it is said to emerge from darkness to steal the lives of those who become lost in mountains, and Leaf Green's Pokedex says on the night of a full moon, if shadows move on their own and laugh, it must be a Gengar's doing. And that is our information on Gengar. Let's go heal it. Alright, we're gonna end this episode here, but we're gonna go into another episode. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back.